First video of the year and a bit of a fail as this is the last day to even buy this bundle. This month has taken me so long to review because I was put off of playing Hunt Showdown 1896. As an extraction shooter, I failed to see how it could be worth playing with Arc Raiders being so popular. And then I kept forgetting to finish the video, so I'll make this a very quick one. First up, Sonic Frontiers. Normally, I love a Sonic game, but this starts out with a lot of the elements of classic Sonic meets Sonic Adventure. I pretty quickly got annoyed with the controls though, as they became more and more convoluted than I gave a shit about, and I ended up stopping play. If you're a die-hard 3D Sonic fan and don't mind falling off a platform due to cameras so typically annoying you think Sega had a patent on them, then go ahead. Next is Tomb Raider 4-6. It's no secret I'm not a massive fan of Aspia's work. These games seem to have visual improvements, but the controls are somehow worse. Like most people, I turn off the tank controls as they were a solution to a problem with controllers at the time, but with modern controls engaged, they somehow became more unplayable, especially when the tutorial is only centered around tank controls. The intro sections don't seem skippable and actively punish you for buying the game. In the 6th game I got stuck in a room with no obvious way to get back out again, so I uninstalled it and I'm never playing it again. Hunt Showdown 1896 is an interesting, albeit confused extraction shooter. You go in, there's some kind of superpower to track your objectives, and you kill and claim whatever it is, and then you extract. The tutorial covers all of that pretty well and gives you enough knowledge and training to play the main game. However, when trying to get a team together, I found there was nobody joining. When playing solo versus a team, I didn't see anyone else other than the NPCs, let's call them zombies, and eventually I just gave up out of boredom. When compared to other extraction shooters like Arc Raiders, I find it hard to justify playing a fairly dead game that is twice the install size. Etrian Odyssey 2 is a nice enough RPG, very similar to the first one. You kind of move around, fighting stuff and drawing a map. I'm sure there's an audience for this game, but I am not it. Nice Day for Fishing was an interesting surprise. I recognised some of the faces from various NPC Man comedy videos that I'd seen while doom scrolling, so it was nice to find that they made a silly game that wasn't too bad to kill a bit of time playing. The game itself is a silly spin on RPGs and fishing simulators. So far, it's the game I've enjoyed most. Next is Metal Slug Tactics, which plays nicely enough and will be okay for folks into turn-based tactics games. It seems pretty solid, but these aren't really my bag. Settlement Survival is your typical village management game. It's okay, but I have a ton of management games I never play. I'm not massively into them if I'm honest, so if you've not got too many of these games already, then maybe you'll play it, but for me it's not really going to be played again. Wizard of Legend 2 is an alright hack and slash roguelike that I played a bunch on the Steam Deck. I've got a handful of games like this sitting on my Steam Deck and I fire them up occasionally when I'm at a loose end and I don't want to go down some kind of research rabbit hole for whatever new project I'm considering. And that's it. I only really enjoyed Nice Day for Fishing and Wizard of Legend 2 this month. Anything else either isn't for me or is just too annoying for me to sit through. You've got less than a day until the February Humble Bundle drops, and to be honest I wouldn't bother. Just save your money and get Arc Raiders. It's only about £24 on CD Keys, now somehow known as Loaded, which will sound funny if you're old enough during the 90s, so I'd say put your cash towards that instead. Stay safe and see you next time, hopefully not too late to be of use.